Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about our CBD isolate product right here.
FDA disclosure. Representations regarding the efficacy and safety of Restart CBD have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. We are not medical professionals, and the information shared in these videos is based off of personal use and meant to be purely anecdotal. Please take everything we say with caution and do your own research before consuming CBD-related products.
So at Restart CBD, we actually launched with an isolate product first. It's not as popular as full spectrum products in the market, but just know that there's really 2, sometimes 3 categories of CBD products. Think of isolate as an isolated cannabinoid out and an isolated molecule, which is why you get CBD isolate. It's just CBD, there's no other cannabinoids and terpenes. On the other end of the spectrum, you actually have a product called full spectrum, which we'll get into in other movies because we do carry full spectrum products. We believe that it's your body and you should know what's going in it. So in an isolate, there's essentially no THC because the THC cannabinoid is removed from the product. And so it's a much more clear option for people who are trying to avoid THC or avoid some of the flavor profiles that the other cannabinoids and terpenes bring to the product. Yeah. Cool. What about its effectiveness compared to a full spectrum?
So we get this question a lot about effectiveness of an isolate product versus a full spectrum product. And what it comes down to is your body. Again, like we never coach someone on what is more effective because everybody's going to respond very differently. And as someone who did not start with a full spectrum product, I find great value in an isolate. I still take it to this day and it really helps me at night, whether it's post-recovery, whether it's inflammation, whether it's finding better sleep. My body responds very well to it. And again, it's just finding what your dose is. So going not only from an isolate or full spectrum, once you pick that category, it's finding your effective dosage. And we'll kind of touch on that in all of our videos because it is very universal and very personal. And so again, on our bottles, we have that dosage per ml on here. We even coach to start smaller than this 20 milligrams, usually around 10, just to be super, super safe. And you want to titrate up to a dose that is effective for you. Essentially, the only side effect of too much CBD is drowsiness. And I really don't think that an isolate's going to give you that drowsiness that's going to make you like pass out or make you a little bit, you know, if you ever taken a Z-Quil or a nighttime medication, it's just really like a calming effect. CBD's properties, as it's on its own, are anti-inflammation and pain relieving. From there, people use it for anti-anxiety, people use it for better sleep, but it's a matter, again, of how much are you personally taking to find that effectiveness. As you can see, we have 3 different bottles here, all different sizes, but the same strength per dose. So what we sell at Restart is a 10 milliliter bottle, a 30 milliliter bottle, and a 60 milliliter bottle. Milliliter, I want you to keep that in your brain because there are a lot of letters and variables that come into play when trying to figure out the dosage. So for instance, on this 10 milliliter bottle, you can see the size is a little bit smaller. It's kind of one of our starters bottle sizes. And on the front of each bottle is a giant number that says 20 milligrams in this case per milliliter. Again, milligrams, milliliter. The milligram is the weight, how much CBD is in that product. And the milliliter, again, is the size of the bottle or the dose. So the 20 on the front represents 20 milligrams per milliliter. It's a 10 milliliter bottle, so there's 10 doses of 20 milligrams. You might want to take notes. It is a lot if you are not around, if you don't like to do math, then unfortunately, CBD is a lot of math, but once you get the hang of it, it's really, really, really easy, and you can really decode any bottle out there on the market.
Yeah, it's pretty universal. Once you understand, like Sydney said, the bottle size as well as the total amount of milligrams, so using this product as an example, while it says 20 milligrams per ml, what it really is saying is there's a 10 milliliter bottle and there's 200 milligrams of CBD. So you divide 200 by 10. Every single milliliter serving is 20 milligrams. So again, super simple math once you understand you're taking the bottle size and you're taking the amount of CBD and you're dividing them into each other, and that interprets how much CBD is per ml. Okay, so we talked about the dosing, how to understand reading the label, but we wanted to dive a little bit deeper into what you're going to find inside the bottle. So when you open a Restart CBD bottle up, when it's an isolate product, you're going to notice that the liquid is clear. That's usually a good indicator that something is isolate-based versus a full spectrum-based product. The other thing that you're going to see, which we'll zoom in here a little bit closer, are the calibrated tick marks on the bottle. So what that really stands for is when a product says 20 milligrams on the dropper, that means filling it all the way up to this 1.0, if I can ever do it, mil line. And when you deplete the dropper, for example, to the 0.25 line, that means you're taking a quarter of that 20 milligrams. So in this case, a quarter of 20 is 5 milligrams. So by filling it up to the 0.25 line, you're getting 5 milligrams of CBD. Anytime you increase by 0.25, you're getting another 5 milligrams, all the way up to the 1 ml, which is 20 milligrams.
And this again is our replenish line, which is our lower concentration. We have 4 total strengths ranging from 20 milligrams per ml all the way up to 60 milligrams per ml. And we even too make special blends of 100 milligrams if that's where you want to take your CBD journey. Going on to more of the formula and the ingredients in our products, there is a lot of CBD in the market, whether it's an oil base, it can be made with MCT coconut oil, with olive oil, with hemp oil, and then ours in particular right here, this is an isolate product. So that means that is simply CBD extracted from the hemp plant. As an isolate, there are no other terpenes present, there's no other cannabinoids present. It's a very clear liquid in this case because we do use an MCT coconut oil that is organic, and then our CBD isolate is actually testing out at pharmaceutical grade, which means it's above 99%, and our recent test I believe was 99.6%, if not a little bit more, so it's a really high purity product. From there, we only use 2 ingredients in our isolate product, but other brands or other things you see in the market do have other additives, whether it's different flavorings, whether it's a different type of oil. So we always just encourage you to look at the ingredients list and decipher if that ingredients list aligns with your values and what you want to be putting in your body. So
we also like to say CBD is CBD, so it's not that those other ingredients aren't beneficial or could have some other medicinal purpose or value. It's just you're really looking for the amount of CBD that's actually present in the product. And so being able to do that math that Sydney and I walked you through a little bit earlier in this tape gives you that empowerment to understand really how much CBD is in the product, because that more than anything is what's going to give you that result that you're kind of looking for when taking CBD products.
Alright y'all, so that is today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, if you found out new information or felt that you were educated, please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. And if you loved it, make sure to leave a comment as well. If you have any questions at all, we're here to help and try to answer all of your questions as best as possible.
Make sure you also like us on Instagram, on Facebook. We're at RestartCBD or /RestartCBD. Check us out on the web at restartcbd.com. And if you like what you see, also feel free to tag the Restart CBD Sisters with #CBD Sisters.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye y'all.
Bye.